This is Dead Island Definitive Edition. We're on Xbox Series X, so the game is retaining its original remastered release, 1080p, 30 FPS target, and now, a smooth 30 FPS, because when it launched, it didn't really have the smoothest of frame rates, that's for sure. So we also get the added benefit of auto HDR, which is quite nice for this type of game. Actually, it really does make a difference, because I do feel that this remaster is kind of good looking. It's not necessarily the best, I guess you could say, option that would have come out of kind of a remaster. I do hope that we see maybe another one down the road, something that gives us an actual 60 FPS experience of 4K, because I think this game could look really, really good. Seriously, it looks fantastic here. It really does. I mean, it's a little jaggedy around some of the edges, especially far distance, but when you're looking around, it's actually quite a lovely looking game. So there's a big change with the photorealistic new lighting system, physically based shading image quality enhancement. Jeez, trying to read this via anti-aliasing. So yeah, you kind of see that, but he's still some jaggedy lines, here or there. Some of the railings look a little bit rougher. Trying to run over a zombie was the point of me getting in the car. I had to show off the car kind of rolling. HBAO and motion blur effects, improved quality game models, and geometry assets. So yeah, they did actually seriously boost the visual quality of a lot of the assets, the textures, and the environment. Updated the game UI to look the same between Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. I guess we will eventually do a showcase of Dead Island Riptide, I suppose, afterwards at another time. Because that one's obviously a bit of a different game. I mean, they're very much the same thing, but, obviously Dead Island Riptide definitely changed things up a bit with a bit of a different story. That's for sure. So, I guess we could also mention that, we got all the details kind of covered when it comes to what the remaster provides. Talked a little bit about, obviously, the HDR being a big change. Holy, am I having some problems here. Unbelievable. Okay, so Dead Island is a game actually, level 8, why am I having so much trouble? It's actually a game I quite enjoyed when it released. I thought it was really cool because it was a very different sort of game. There's, oh, I forgot, this is one of those door things. Ugh. Because it's a multiplayer-focused, cooperative zombie survival experience. It's quite unique, and there aren't a whole lot of games quite like what this provides. It's very interesting because it's got these light... Jeez! You do not stop! It's got these light RPG mechanics to it. You're bashing in zombies. You've got these abilities you're using. And you've got these neat different characters that act almost like classes, and then you can complement one another when you're playing as a group. And I know it didn't necessarily live up to the full hype that people had kind of expected for it, but obviously with the iconic trailer that was shown off, with the girl and everything like that, and it didn't necessarily have that deep of storytelling, but it still had some neat missions and goals and side things you could do and adventures you could have alone or with others. And I thought that was kind of well done and generally a creative game. So I also want to show off the cooperative, so we're going to see if I can find a match or not, but I do want to do a little bit more exploring in the single player, just so we can show off some of the lovely areas here. So this is basically the starting place. It's a very open world feeling. You got a large map that you can go around in and different areas you can explore, and then you go off, and it's more of I guess you could say a bit of a favela type area when you go through the underground, and there's some end game type stuff, and it includes all the DLC that released for the game, if you were kind of wondering as well about that, you didn't know. And this is, of course, a collection. So if you are getting it, I do suggest getting the package so that you can enjoy both, Riptide and also the first Dead Island game, because they're similar, but they're also quite different. Actually, one of my early walkthroughs that did fairly well was for Riptide, so that's kind of neat. A lot of people found help with that one. But you're kind of, improving your skills, your health, your stamina. You got these different, I guess that's the achievement tracker. The in-game achievement tracker is kind of cool, but then you got these quests. You got your inventory, you got to manage your items. It's actually, like, it's fairly in-depth. And you got these skill trees, and then you can see your players' things. So playing as the Logan character. And I don't know, usually a lot of people do the hoodoo ya voodoo guy, right? But what's neat about this is the fact that you can play in like 4-player co-op, and I think that's kind of a fascinating element of it. And then also the sense of scope, and yeah, 30 FPS, a little disappointing, needless to say, but I think it was kind of a gorgeous, update to this game. I hadn't anticipated it. And I really do feel like they could push this a little bit further, so hopefully that is the case eventually. So this is useless, so this weapon's breaking down. Oh, this one's kind of garbage too. Huh, okay, was this the same? Did I get like a volley back kind of thing? Yeah, but different weapons, different damage, different cuts, things like that. It's got neat systems for combat. And I generally just quite like this series. I really did think it was quite creative and unique. And yeah, you gotta constantly get different weapons so you can actually do damage against zombies, and you gotta watch the stamina bar or you'll die. And this is kind of aggressive and well done. And again, like, I played a ton of this on the 360 back in the day, because I was like, this is so cool, zombie game. I think I even let a friend borrow it so that they could do their own walkthrough on this game, because they did that. And they were larger in size than I was, but I won at the end. Haha. But anyways, it's just kind of a neat experience. I think it's actually got like a pretty cool story. I like how the characters play out. I like the RPG elements. And I know it wasn't quite what people had expected, but I really did love this one regardless of that, because I just thought it was so cool to see, this type of open world, the cooperative play. It's just nice to have this option available currently and to be able to experience what this game has to offer. Can I do the curb stomp? Yeah, the kicking and the money. It's also like a really cool scene. And then if we ever get Dead Island 2, if that ever happens, obviously the big mention of that. Oh jeez, what is going on? The big mention of that supposedly being like a much larger area. I think that kind of fascinates me as well, to see what they would do with it. Do I have any more items that are like melee focus? Dangerous bat, level 7. Oh, some of this stuff sucks. Where's the good gear? Like a tiring stick? What am I supposed to do? Kind of like pat them on the back with it? It's not gonna do anything. But like you get the different levels and you improve your character and that was pretty cool, right? I don't know. This is neat. They're still twitching. Rusty pipe. Ugh. But it's just like an expansive world that you can explore and you can take in. And then, of course, you can play with others, which is kind of fun. And I think it's got some good zombie elements to it. I like the crafting stuff. Oh, I like the survivor elements. Is he here? Or... Oh, hello, Richard Case. See if I can give you a hand. And they're survivors.
What the hell is happening here?
That's a good question.
What the fuck is wrong with them? I was staying in the
No, you shouldn't have been staying in them, zombies everywhere. Yeah, and then you've got like these kind of individuals you come across and people and little side quests, and there's the main missions. It's a very interesting, different sort of game, and I'm actually happy to be back in it, checking it out and showcasing it, because again, it's actually one of my smaller favorite titles. I think that's kind of neat. And then you can go and you can do obviously the different quests. So we got this guy's quest here. Continuous events, time for booze. Yeah, okay, that's always funny. Fiery drinks. They got different difficulty type things to them, and they offer different challenges and different ways to experience the world. I think the visual look of it, like, I know not everybody will like some of the visual style choices that they used in this one, but I think it really adds to the image, like, quality and the look of the world. I think it, you know, really complements the experience well, giving it this really warm, messed up, kind of hazy style. Ow. I don't know, I think generally I'm quite impressed by it. I should really come out here and try to grind more of these achievements. I feel like I've just neglected to really roll through this one again. But it looks so... It's neat, because I can tell that, you know, obviously the visuals could be pushed further, but at the same time I'm kind of, like, distracted by how they've sort of, you know, hidden some of the elements of the environment in here to make it look nicer. It's very smart. Can we not climb on there? Can't remember if you can actually get in the water and climb up unless you need like a staircase or something. Let's see. I remember swimming around. No, there's nothing here. Ugh. There being like a ladder or something. It's annoying. You don't want to deal with all the zombies. Annoying zombies. You know, the undead out there causing problems for you. But I think this would actually maybe be like a prime candidate for something that could get... you know, we could get that boosted fluidity, and I think that would really add to this one. I also like the sense of scale that, like, a lot of, like, places you could actually go into and explore. Oh, come, okay, we're just going down the middle. We die, I don't even care anymore. So tired of these zombies on this island, this dead island. Ow! Ow! Get up, man. We need to check out his house. Oh! Okay. Now it's closed. So I guess we'll check this out and then we'll see if we can join on to online stuff. Ooh, a reliable machete. You know how hard it is to find a reliable machete these days? Can't remember there's something like messed up we're supposed to find. Can't remember actually. Cardio. Cardio is kind of important. Yeah, it's definitely a different time, that's for sure, when it comes to zombie stuff. Was this it? Was I supposed to find anything else in here? Honestly, I'm a little underwhelmed by that. Let's see. Quests. Born to be wild. Get to the hotel parking lot. Oh yeah, the hotel, and you gotta go back there after getting out and stuff. And, you know, they do have a cameo from the trailer lady. That's like such a tragic trailer thing. I think that's what made this game actually so interesting, was the fact that it had that kind of tragic element to it. Oh crap, these guys are deadly. Ow, what is this, like a horde? I'm going to die. I'm going to die so badly. Dead island, dead island. This is why you played co-op with friends, so the zombies don't eat you alive. Oh no, it's the tiki bar. You could just go grab food. That was always funny, like trying to find food desperately in the environment before we go and like fight guys. Just chugging back energy drinks like it's nothing. Yeah, it wouldn't mess up your heart at all. It's just lovely though. But let's see if we can quick join somebody. We'll see if there's any matches. Anyways, we joined a match, and I just realized that the game gives out uneven gamer score, so that's probably why I wasn't unlocking achievements in it, so that's fantastic. Anyways, we're just kind of wanting to show off a little bit of the co-op in action, kind of see how that affects the performance. I don't anticipate any problems at all, but it's just a neat extra kind of thing to showcase here. Finally presenting Dead Island, which I'm assuming they wanted me to do when I reviewed it back in the day, and I only did a written one on it, but yeah.
Do it again.
Definitely a pretty cool game. I don't know, I think it's got some neat moments to it. I think you can have a lot of fun with the zombie survival element, you know, going around, exploring all these different places. It's got like a decent quest to it. It's got unique elements if you want to like join up with others. I think that's what we were actually supposed to do in the last house before we kind of left, was actually clear the zombies. That's what all the skull things mean. God, I'm so silly. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm trying to help you out. I guess the other guys are doing their own thing, but I guess I'll assist here. I don't know if they need me over there. I don't want to be a burden to them. I'm just kind of here to just present things. Okay. I don't know, I just remember doing some intense stuff in this one, and the sewers are a nightmare. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know if people think about the sewers or have nightmares about those, but yeah, that's nightmare fuel, that's for sure. Those sewers, because it's not just like these zombies are like, you know, zombies. They're actually like pretty detailed texture-wise. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed. But these are just like run-of-the-mill zombies. They aren't even like the full scope zombies, right? Like there's a lot more out there in regards to the different zombie options. That doesn't pause everyone else's game, does it? No, okay. Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I gotta find a different weapon. Dangerous baseball bat. Oh no, I want that. Ugh, jeez. I can swing it. More like I'm gonna die here because I try to pick up a different weapon. Unbelievable. These zombies and the problems they cause for me. I'm just trying to... I think I just need to collect some items. I'm gonna go join the other people because they're doing something here. I could have just joined this match and then, you know, I could have showed off this area with them. It was kind of interesting. Definitely curious how I'm gonna fix my gamer score now, though. That's tiring, but that's life, right? A workbench to repair my weapons. How exciting! Ow! I kind of like the zombie models look really good. The visuals are pretty decent. I think if they went and they did another little cleanup, another remastered package, we could get like a really cool, smooth running like kind of game. It looks really nice. Hello there. Swinging at me. Unbelievable. Do you want me to just stand here? I don't want to trade. Oh, no. What exactly are we doing here, man? Heavy pipe. Woo! Are we killing that zombie? Just having a ball of a time in the Dead Island. But this was like a lot of the fun of it, though. Was you grab some friends, you bash some zombies, you work on your characters, you explore this tropical paradise that is filled with secrets, you uncover things, you explore places. I actually forgot how much fun this series used to be. It's been so long. It's a bit of a shame too, you know, that they haven't been able to kind of keep it alive with new content. I do wonder if there's still demand for this one. You know, I personally am looking forward to whatever comes out of the work they've been doing on this series for, I don't know. It's been quite a long time. And I'm saying that in regards to like the development cycle for the follow-up. I think they've been through a few devs, you know, different setups. It's kind of nuts. What are we doing here? Are we just standing here? Like, I don't specifically know the goals of these people. What are you doing, lady? What are we doing here, guys? What's happening? I feel like there's a miscommunication. Like, what are you just bashing the dead zombie on the ground there? This person has some weird anger issues. I don't even know why they wanted us here. Anyways, let's we show off a little bit of a different area because I don't know. They don't seem to really have a direction going on here. So we can fight more zombies. Like, it feels also kind of a little brutal too, how you hit things and how you fight stuff. I think that's kind of interesting. This like sense of danger. Like the zombies actually feel like threats as you get, you know, new abilities and things. You become more ability or more proficient at taking on the zombie horde. It's just kind of neat. Ah, the cooperative zombie killing. Working together, taking out the zombies. Always a fun time. 'Cause you don't want to get overwhelmed by a horde. Otherwise, you'll die, and that's tragic in itself. Yeah, it actually, like, this looks really cool and kind of brutal. Why are they just looking at each other? Hit the zombies. Whoa. That looked pretty cool. Good teamwork, guys. High fives all around.